Welcome back to another episode of Shea TV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we're going to be taking a look at the New Balance 2002R Rain Cloud, which is part of the protection pack. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back to another unboxing and review. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Be sure to hit that subscribe right now. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down below. Hit that notification bell because we do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. Today, we're going to be talking about a sneaker that I took a very sore L on. This was probably one of the hardest L's that I think I took, and seeing the resale prices on these right after this release, they were insane. I just couldn't believe how much these were going for, specifically because this is a non-collab sneaker. I think that a lot of people get very confused in thinking that this was actually a collaboration, which it was an in-house designer. So those two are very, very separate. But this specific sneaker finally just hit that price range that I was willing to pay. And so now we are going to be doing this review on the Rain Cloud colorway, which in my opinion is the best color that has released as part of the protection pack in the 2002R series. So we're going to go through, do the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I style just the classic gray New Balance colorway, and then we will conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market, which they have dropped tremendously. So you may want to wait until the end to see how those prices are doing. Let's jump right into it. So of course, this color would have done the best, as we New Balance heads know. Gray is just a signature colorway for New Balance itself. So this, by far, out of all the colors I've seen, is the best. One of the just coolest parts about the protection pack, not only is it high quality, you can feel that on the heather gray suede on the front, but just the way that it has all of these jagged edges and just underlays and overlays that are spastically kind of displayed throughout. But we've got all these different kinds of dark charcoal grays, medium grays, and lighter grays on the front of the upper here. As we work our way up, the N is stitched nicely in just a nice clean white color scheme. We've got white laces tied currently on here with a just nice dark charcoal gray for the meshing. As we work our way to the top, we've got smooth leather in a medium gray hue, and as we flip the tongue, I just want to show you how exposed that is. And again, it just looks like somebody took some scissors and randomly, sporadically cut the top of this. And then the New Balance running is actually in this really just cool kind of creamish transparent screen here. So let's take a look at those details and then we'll move along to the side paneling. All right, so working our way to the side paneling, again, just some of the coolest parts of the sneaker are the cutouts that you're seeing here on the side of this medial portion of the sneaker. And then we've got these 3 different layers of light to dark gray suede textures, and it is a little bit of fuzzier kind of suede material. The N is outlined and stitched quite nicely in this nice vibrant white threading. And then we've got the New Balance and the heather gray underneath that, which is also outlined in a charcoal gray. Working our way to the back, we've got just, again, these really just jagged, textured cutout pieces that work its way to the heel. We've got smooth, just dark charcoal gray leather on the top of the collar there as we work our way down. This actually matches the front of the tongue and that transparent, nice kind of just off sale color hue, or more of a creamish yellow color tone with New Balance on top there. As we wrap around to the lateral side, we've got the 2002R, and then just the same kind of pattern that you saw on the medial side with just the different layers of different types of gray hues. The interior is a nice charcoal gray while the writing is in black, and then the sneaker is finished out with just this nice kind of age color scheme in that off-white sail tone with more of a beige on the back of the heel. As we work our way down that midsole, we've got this kind of nice jade green colorway, which I love the jade that they decided to go with. And the sneaker is completed with this kind of worn in color scheme on the bottom with some cream in the center portion. All right, so now let's take a look at all those last and final details. As far as size and fit goes, I would say true to size on this one. I do have higher narrow feet, so depending on whether or not you have flat or wider feet, that could actually differentiate a completely opposite size range for my own, since we have different types of feet. All right, so now let's jump into styling. This literally is going to be a go-to sneaker. This is going to go with pretty much everything. I just love a good gray New Balance sneaker. So for the first look, I decided to wear just a nice simple black pleated mini skirt with a gray tank top. I think that grays, any type of hue of gray is going to go great with this, just because they've really used all the different types of gray palettes throughout this silhouette. And then for the second look, I decided to wear some patterns. So I decided to wear some stripes with black and just kind of a nice nude color. And I layered that with a nice olive green trench coat. And then for the last and final look, I wore some Fear of God. So for those of you who saw the most recent Fear of God drop, I actually was able to cop one of those denim pieces, which the denim jacket was the most sought after piece for Fear of God's most recent drop. So I was happy to incorporate that into this look. I wore some other Fear of God pieces, a nice kind of beige toned tee, and then some just nice kind of creamy beige shorts to go with this. I definitely think that any Fear of God color scheme will go great with these. All right, so you let me know down below, what was your favorite look of the three, or how would you style these? Now let's conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So these retailed at $150, and the price range for the resale on these has really dipped. Depending on what size you are, these are going between $260 to $550. All right, that's it for this unboxing and review. If you joined us for the first time, thank you so much. Hit that subscribe on your way out. Give this video a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave those down below. Hit that notification box. We do have a ton of heat coming out that I don't want you to miss out on. Also, be sure to check out that join button for amazing membership perks as well as our merch store. This is Shade TV. My name is Marissa Hill. We'll catch you on the next episode.